If you had to choose only one project to fund, where would you put the taxpayers' money? In prisons and police, in hospitals and doctors, or in colleges and teachers?
If I had to choose, I would go for the education. I think the education really, public education in particular, is the cornerstone of a functioning democracy. So if we have a well-educated public, our democracy will work better, and then we can address those other problems of health care, crime, and punishment. I'll keep my answer short on that one.
You can't run a hospital and take care of patients if people are shooting at you. You can't run a school system if the kids are afraid to go to school or they're being shot at. It seems to me that if you had that Hobson's choice, you would have to go for security first. I recall a number of years ago when I was in Congress and someone came to me, and then later, actually they came to me while I was Attorney General, and they were talking about our community colleges system. And the reason they were talking is that their daughter was attacked, assaulted, raped, and murdered on a community college campus in Southern California. She was literally attacked and raped and murdered within about 20 feet of a path. The parents came to me and said, as important as education is, isn't it important that we spend some money to have some police on our campus and that we spend money on lighting the path so that our daughter would not be dead? That's the kind of tough decisions you have to make. And so if you're asking me among those three, I would still say the first preeminent, fundamental obligation of government is to protect the people of the jurisdiction, to give them some modicum of security so that they can exercise their rights guaranteed to them under the Constitution. You can't go to school if it's not safe. You can't go to a hospital if it's not safe.
I'd like to thank my opponent for bringing up the issue of not going to a school if it's not safe. We just know in the news the 5 Amish girls who were shot and killed in their school. Children in the United States are killed by guns at a rate that is 12 times higher than the other leading 25 industrialized countries of the world. What has my opponent done? He's co-sponsored a bill to give gun makers and gun dealers special protection from products liability lawsuits.
I was criticized by Senator Feinstein for being Mr. Gun, and I was given an F by the National Rifle Association as being the person who did the most to restrict guns. I guess I was in the middle. Maybe that's where most Americans are as well. I've enforced the law as Attorney General. I have promulgated laws as Attorney General. But I think, frankly, it is nonsense that we allow litigation to go on and to make decisions when, in fact, our elected officials ought to make those decisions. Maybe sometimes we ought to look at the individuals involved who used guns and realize that they're the problem rather than the fact that some other law-abiding citizen might have a gun.